We will be live in 5 seconds. Right. We did it right at the 2:15 mark on my Mac. But you might see it a few seconds later because of the latency and stuff. And we got this little thing here for stuff, I guess. And that is my second monitor right there. My main monitor is in parallel with the Mac monitor. So, yep. It's a Vista wallpaper, yeah, I think so. So, yes. Let us get started. Okay, so welcome to the stream. I am your host, SamJoe404, here to answer some questions. The Ruffle98 asks, what's your take on VeggieTales? I actually watched VeggieTales during my childhood, and I thought it was really nice. Very nice. I might come back to that question later. What would you say, as DevJoe501 asks, what would you say your biggest bruh moment while editing has to be, even if you didn't react with bruh, but it seemed like a bruh moment? There's many bruh moments, basically. Like, I was basically editing, like, I was opening Vegas Pro after it crashed on me, and then I went to, like, a moment in which there wasn't any motion, which Vegas Pro loves to crash on motion. And what it did is that it crashed, like, shortly after I reopened it on something with no motion. So I was like, are you kidding me? With that little applicable meme face there. It's Nitrous Paladin says, you said you were considering going into animation. Would you mainly be interested in 2D hand-drawn animation or 3D computer-generated graphics? 2D hand animation would probably be my starting point to go to, but I do want to eventually get into 3D computer-generated graphics. 3D might actually be easier for me in some cases because I can reuse some poses. What are your thoughts? She also asks, what are your thoughts on making your own game? If you made a game, would you base it off your own TTS series? I would probably make my own game if I could, if it was practical. I don't know how it's really like. I might just make a really short game to start with, and it probably, if I was to make a commercial game, it definitely would not be based off of my TTS series. Mostly for licensing reasons, because Microsoft owns the voices and characters and stuff. Nintendo owns the Miis that I use. So I'm going to have to come up with my new artwork and stuff and new characters, which I don't think is a tough task. Besides, some of the characters that I use in my series are already original characters, like Bernard, Joseph, Joshua, Billy, and Harry. So, yeah. Have you ever tried a Linux distro such as Ubuntu, Linux Mint, or Lubuntu for the first time? Lindoso Lore asks. Actually, I used Ubuntu for quite a while. In fact, it's in one of my earliest text-to-speech voices. In my earliest text-to-speech voice video. Oh man, I forgot to lock this. Oh, I'll unlock it after I get to the end of it. So, yeah, so I used it for the longest time, mainly because Windows 7's internet drivers weren't installed, so I couldn't connect to the internet. I had to use Ubuntu, basically, in order to connect to the internet. So, yeah. And that's why I used Ubuntu for a long time. And then whenever I got the internet drivers, I stopped using Ubuntu because I liked Windows 7. Although I did use Mint for a little while, just to uninstall it. What inspired me to begin making videos? Basically seeing the channel for the somewhat family-friendly nature of Billy O'Reilly's videos and the storyline section of GWizard777's videos is what pushed me to do it, and also a comment on like GWizard's Elvin tries to use Windows 98, and it says there should be a Dempamen series, reading errors and signs, and that's what caused me to feature the Dempamen in my series. And as you all know, I took the Dempamen out for various reasons. What is my favorite video game genre? I would probably say platforming and RPG. Although I don't really have a favorite, to be honest. It depends on the game. I like the racing games like Mario Kart 7 and stuff. I also like the Mario Party games and stuff. What is my first gaming console? Xbox 360. Although I did play the original Nintendo DS at my babysitter's house whenever I was way younger. What is my favorite Dell computer in the 2000s? This thing! It's the Dell Dimension 4700. I don't know if you guys can see it. So, no, it doesn't look like you. Yeah, that's as low as it's gonna go. Yep. Oh yeah, you guys can see it right here. Yeah, it's the Dell Dimension 4700. It's very good. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM, goes up to 4 gigabytes, because it's a 32-bit system. 32-bit systems can only handle up to 4 gigabytes of RAM, plus it's real fast. It's from the Windows XP era. And for the last question, what is your first operating system that you used on your first ever PC? Windows 98 Second Edition, way long ago, on a old compact computer. Real old. But I remember Windows XP a lot more because I used it a lot more in my childhood. And, oh man, it looks like I'm over time. Thank you for watching. See ya. Okay, I'm just kidding. That was actually my closing for the speech. So, I'm actually going to be answering more questions. Yeah, I forgot to lock this. Edit channel permissions. Yes, they can read messages. No sending messages. None of that. Let's see. Save changes. Let's see. Alright, so this channel should be locked now. Bro. That's amazing there. Good. You can ask questions on the Cyberwindow Discord server. Yeah. So let's see. We're gonna be reading the rest of these. I'm going to put on the read mark. Check mark. Oh man. Check mark. Check mark. Should be able to add the check mark soon enough. Add reaction. Oh boy, it's not in here still. Wait, let's try again. Come on. Show up, please. Oh man. Hold up. I'm not gonna read the questions in the live chats just yet. I'm gonna read the rest of the questions in the this chat right here in QWSJ 108. Right. So, DevJoe501 over here asks, do the Mac voices have me's, and if so, what do they look like? For the first part of the question, yes, they do. Some of them do have me's, but I will not tell you what they look like yet because spoilers. Right, now let's see the check mark. Why does it not appear automatically? If the Mac voices would be introduced, in which side are they going to be, the good or evil side? It's a secret for now. How are the locomotive and other meme vehicles made? Basically, I tried to search for an image for like a locomotive, for the locomotive, and I downloaded one that looked pretty good. Tried to make sure. I think it was in the public domain because, like, well, that it was free to reuse because, like, you can, like, upload the image and then you'll see the same image on various other websites and stuff. And then I just put the meme face over it. I did that in Paint, like in 2015. Now I use Paint.net, and it's awesome PNG stuff. Will I bring back Random Facts with SamJoe, possibly with new facts? I will bring back the original 25. I will bring back 25 installments of the Random Facts with SamJoe, rebranded as Microsoft Sam's Random Facts instead. And they will be uploaded to my main channel for the sake of having the same original videos as my old channel, but they're going to be different facts because, oh my goodness, all those other facts were pretty bad. I literally created some of the original facts just to sign in to my account because I had to get permission to sign in back then. I was quite a bit younger, not underage, but still. Yeah. Am I going to be doing any new upgrades with the new iMac? I hope so, but it appears to be pretty tough to be upgraded. I'll see if I can look into upgrading the RAM and the hard disk drive, because this thing has 4 gigabytes of RAM and a 160 gigabyte hard drive. So I'm gonna have to upgrade the hard drive in order to dual boot this thing with the modern Mac OS and even Windows. Right. Because Discord won't cooperate, we're going to have to. Yeah. Does Mary have any meme vehicles? No, not yet. I don't know if the meme vehicles suit Mary very well, so I haven't really made any. What is my favorite Microsoft Sam video I ever made? It depends, really. I don't really have a favorite. Like, I like how, the Quickie for 2020 turned out, and I like how people received it. And also I like how people received the Uno reverse card at the end of Christmas 2019. Raffle98 made excellent reaction streams there. You can watch them if you want. On this Christmas stream he made, he had some Uno games, and those were some real funny times there. So. Is the 16 number mystery a meme? In short, yes. How many times has 16 appeared in videos? I don't know. Maybe about 16. I'm not sure, though. In my videos alone, maybe. How did you first discover the unique and non-native poses in Miitomo? For example, the Mario jump pose. Various experimentations. Basically, I was messing around with it somewhat, and I was doing a mid-throw thing like I usually do. Like I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poses for that throw animation. And on the last one before the actual throw animation, the throw pose, is this one where the hand is midway between the back and the throwing. And if you tilt the camera, then you can make the Mario jump pose. And I thought that was cool, so I just decided to save it. But most of the non-native poses are as a result of experimentation for fun. I'm going to send a meme question now, says DevJoe501. What the tuba? Why the tuba? Are you playing the tuba at 2 in the morning, you stupid tuba? Eat the tuba. There, is that better? What up with the tuba voice? Something. It's a pretty funny video. Somewhat family friendly, although some of the topics I would prefer to be replaced due to them violating one of the vulgar rules. On a related note, how do you come up with the names of each pose? Do you look at them and associate them with other actions, like how a mid-frame and throws will dodge and kick to at certain poses? It depends. I think based on a combination of that and how I can easily remember them, basically. I don't really know how I come up with the names of them. To be honest, pretty much what you said there. Most of it too is for ease of finding stuff as well. How is Secretsoft still in business in-universe after numerous failures? The power of fiction, baby! Secretsoft's existence is fueled off of creativity, or rather the lack of it. Power of fiction, indeed. Probably because of the video editing logic and the power of fiction. Do you ever find it hard to come up with comment questions for the end of your videos? Sometimes, but sometimes I take a while to think up of some. It's kind of like thinking up of ideas for errors, basically. What is my opinion on lo-fi music? It depends on what it's based off of. Like, I won't do rock music or rap music or whatever that stuff is. I guess you could consider some of, if the definition of lo-fi is, not using formal instruments and using various other stuff. I'm even thinking about using computer sounds for some of my music in a future season. Like hard disk clicks and the computer startup. But I use Windows error sounds. You could technically consider that lo-fi if lo-fi isn't about the formal musical instruments. What is my opinion on Thunderbird 101's Blue Screen of Death series? I thought it was funny. Of course, I don't watch it anymore because I don't really do the Howards and all that other stuff. But I think it's pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny whenever I was watching it. When will we get to see the Mac Voices Me designs? All I can tell you is soon, trademark. Courtesy of the Ruffle 98. That soon trademark thing, but yeah. Miitomo sprites. Ignore that word. I forgot the C there. Is SamSource 402 going to be the semi-equivalent of SamJoe 401? I say this because of the profile pictures on both channels. SamSource 402 is basically going to be Microsoft Mike's channel, and it's also going to be where I'm going to be uploading my OST and my sound effects, and even CyberDual visualizers soon. So, it's going to be a bit different, because I'm going to be using SamJoe 401 for, uploading announcements, tests and stuff. Have I ever been rickrolled? Not really, but yes. Well, yes, but actually no. Like, one time I was watching a Kirby video, and, for like a huge story scene, and it played the rickroll music, and it featured Kirby walking on a rolling Rick. You know, Rick the hamster guy. It was rotating on the ground. The Rickroll. Yeah. And also on this video on the Odd Ones Out, I clicked on his link in the description for free gift cards. And it did like a Rickroll thing. I did that just on purpose. I'm not sure the Rickroll theme would be appropriate for my Discord server though. So just as a fair warning. What are my opinions on the video game series Animal Crossing? I haven't really played it. I'm not really into life simulator games. This is coming from someone who owns Tomodachi Life and stuff, but whatever. But I haven't really been that interested in it. I'm neutral towards it, so. What are my personal favorite video games? Mario Kart 7 is a really good one. Super Mario 3D Land. I actually like that more than 3D World. A lot of the 3DS games are my favorite, so. Also the Bejeweled games as well, before EA came in and destroyed everything. What were my first thoughts when I started using Sony Movie Studio and Vegas Pro along with new Blue titles? My first thoughts when using Sony Movie Studio is like, oh man, this is so great. It's like the snap features from Windows XP. It's like editing in Windows XP's Movie Maker all over again. And like, it was like a different stuff for Vegas Pro and stuff because I already got used to Movie Studio. Like, it was a good upgrade. Pretty big upgrade. And I was like, whenever I discovered the 3D text, I was like, oh man, I didn't know you could do that. And I was so amazed that you could do that. The new Blue Titler EX. And I was so bummed out whenever I got Vegas Pro 13 Edit that you couldn't apply it. Because it would just straight up crash the video editor. Not kidding. It just straight up crashes the video editor. What is my favorite candy? Reese's. And also Hershey's Cookies and Cream as well. And Oreo. Needs more Oreos. Yeah. Zarvox 2.0 is an excellent tool. Thank you, Raffle98, for adding him to this server. He's a great help. Now I'm going to be moving this text channel down here. Oh, what? Yeah. It's a bit lagging. Yeah. Deleting multiple messages at once is really nice. Right, now we got text stream up. Now we can answer questions from the live chat and stuff. Let's see. won't miss it this time. We encountered SamJoe's computer for whatever. Oh yeah, you know that Tennessee thing that I had on my phone? Unfortunately, it fell off. Like it wouldn't stick. So I'm just having my phone without it. But I have it connected to my computer here, as you can see. So it still has some use. That window in the top left corner is Discord. Let's see. Also, I'm now answering questions from both of the live chats in text stream and in the YouTube live chat. Yeah. Of course, you have to have the stream role in order to comment in the Discord text stream, but yeah. Let's see. Due to the issues with Flare, would you be willing to sync your YouTube channels with LBRY? No, not today. Vegas Pro, more like something. Whatever. What kind of phone is it? What kind of phone is this? It's a Moto E4. Yeah, it's a pretty cheap one, but it works. It's got Mitomo on it. Let's see if it's... Loads up Mitomo. Yeah. With data. I'm making his Mitomo sprites now, as you can see. So, 3 stars. So Sam just got 10 chances of not turning off my computer. Can you have the stream? Yeah, you already have the stream role already, DevJoe. Can you not comment in the text stream channel? When am I gonna shave my beard? Eventually, I guess. I need to cut my hair, so yeah, it's growing a bit. So yeah. Make Scotty a channel where he reveals some of Sam's secrets. Sounds like an interesting prospect, but eh. Oh, you don't got permission? Strange. Let me change that. Edit channel. Permissions. Stream. There. Try now. Administrators should also be able to use this. Alright, can you put questions in there now? Yes, you can. "13 concurrent viewers. Today we will be learning about bra momentum. I can take this Ferrari and paste it right into Windows Right. The Windows Right brothers. Flying and crashing. I got Vidly for my mirror right now, so if YouTube decides to destroy my channel, then I already got a backup. So SamJoe, you should make Scotty a channel where he reveals some of Sam's secrets. Yeah, that's an interesting prospect. I already answered that.
SamJoe 501 said, "Hi Microsoft, Billy Mays here for the anti-obsession spray."
Oh, hey, someone said use TTS or something. Also, there's Fred, my favorite text-to-speech voice.
Charlie 0918 set raw moment.
I don't want it to narrate my stuff. Very interesting that it does that. I never seen the TTS thing there. Woga indeed.
SamJoe 501 said, Sam, I have tacos, but you can't have them.
Troll face. We're on stream. Why can't you post messages in the Discord server? Let's see, system 32. You need to type in verify in the verify section, and make sure you do so after reading the channel standard and the welcome screen and stuff.
Charlie 0918 said, the ripoff of 17.
Might make it so that TTS voice is...
SamJoe 501 said 16.
Huh. Are you guys doing the text-to-speech tag there?
School error said, this is a test.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Charlie 0918 said, this is a test for Speakonia. SamJoe 501 said, this is a test for Speakonia. School error said, my ROF copter goes soy.
You're overloading Mac Fred. Let's see. He has here.
Sam said soy.
Sam. Microsoft Sam. You have to put in exclamation point verify. It's in the welcome screen right there.
Charlie 0918 said, tantrum in 5 4 3 2 1. No N, content control blocked it.
I wonder if I can stop it.
School error said something.
Yes, I can stop it with Alt Escape.
SamJoe said, can we use the voice stream channel XD? School error said no. Charlie 0918 said, oh man.
It's actual genuine Windows.
SamJoe said, creeper, oh man.
Ooh. Alright, let's see.
Charlie 0918 said, hands down best command in Discord.
Alright, yeah. Also, you have to have the stream role in order to text in text stream. We're not going to be using the voice channels this stream. I don't know how I feel about the using the voice
Charlie
frames.
0918 said, Dave Madsen moment. SamJoe said, my blood rain goes chugga chugga.
That actually works really well with Fred. Let's see. Wait, got it. Yes. Also, I changed my keyboard out.
DD Charlie 0918 said my anchor
changed my
playing goes
keyboard
RE zoom zoom RE zoom
with a
zoom
wired keyboard.
RE zoom zoom.
Indeed. We might end this stream at 3 flat.
Android fan 365 said test.
Whenever the bell's voice says it's 3 o'clock, we'll probably end it here. So, Supersonic Titan 1998, Super Swirly Titan 198 has a premiere that's going on at 3:25, so you can watch that if you want. Why is my PC also narrating stuff as your PC? Is he using a Microsoft Sam?
Charlie 0918 said C.
Is
Mike said I do not talk like a lady.
Mike said I do not talk like a lady.
SamJoe said I do not speak like a female. DD Charlie 0918 said DD Charlie 0918 said DD Charlie 0918 said DD Charlie 0918 said. Sam said yes you do lol. SamJoe said no I don't. Sam said soy 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 soy. Sam said ha 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 ha.
You can't type in the text stream because you don't get
Bernard
the
said,
stream
wow.
roll. You don't have the stream roll. I assign the stream roll with discretion.
Astrate said yes, Mike. You talk like a lady.
Bernard. Uh-oh. Several people are typing.
The ROFL 98 said, I wonder if I could change the pitch. Let's Astrate said, this is my calculations.
Fred talks like a lady, confirmed.
Fred said, I Tom said cheeseburgers, 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 cheeseburgers.
What have you done? You're beginning Tom in here.
Bernard said cheeseburgers, 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 cheeseburgers. ROFL copter said swaz, 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 swaz. ROFL copter said Dave Madsen. Fred said, hey, I hate mac and cheese. Get in the way.
I didn't know you could do that with the Mac voices.
Dave Madsen Sam said Scotty TTTYO you are fired. Dave Madsen Sam said SCOTTYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYy.
It even works with the username. That's interesting.
Sam said SCOTY I am throwing out your BLONEY sandwiches.
Command C.
I said, the ROFL98 said, are you sure?
Okay, weird. Okay, I think that broke the...
Wally said, oh no you don't, Sam. We will rehire Scotty. Sam said, Rolf, what have you done?
Oh, why is it not... Oh, that's why.
I said, please no tacos.
Hold up. Wow, the stream is becoming mess with Fred. It's the mess with Fred.
Why said ROFL, what have you done?
Let's change the voice.
Sam said Dave Madsen said SAAAAAAAAAAAAAM. Why you are fired. Sam said The ROFL98 said, yes, a very ominous voice. If this works, lol. I said, ha 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 ha. That looks like a peaceful planet.
Wonder why it's not moving.
Dave Madsen said SamJoe No's Presents, a cyber dual film.
It's not switching voices, it looks like. Okay, we're being really mean to Fred. Let's be mean to some other TTS voice now. Let's see. System voice. Let's change it over here.
Sam said TTS CMD Madness in Discord.
Voice and videos. Input voice. TTS. No, it's not okay. No, it's not it. Oh. Verify. Right, so delete the message. It is insanity indeed. The audio is behind, huh? Let's see. Let's see.
The ROFL98 said, yes, it is time to Zarvax 2.0.
goodness. Hold up.
It's 3 o'clock.
Uh-oh, the thing ticked to 3.
Sam said my Rolfcopter goes soy 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 so high soy 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 soy. I said thank you for attending the stream.
Alright, for reals. Thank you for the questions. The stream buffer for some reason. Thank you for the questions. And it was pretty fun messing with Mac Tom. Hopefully we can mess with other voices in the future maybe. And maybe take a tour of this old Mac and see what's up. And also this Windows 7 machine now. See ya.